If you're in the market for a performance car on a budget, then your choices usually surround hot hatches or sports sedans with a lot of grunt. That's exactly what we have as our finalists for Drive's best performance car under $60,000.
With the V8 Commodore consigned to the history books, Kia Stinger steps up as a powerful sedan with plenty of space and a rear-wheel drive layout. But it won't have an easy run in this group, which includes the wild new Honda Civic Type R, Volkswagen's understated Golf R, and our defending winner, the Ford Focus RS. The Kia Stinger 330Si stands out in this group, with a twin-turbocharged V6 packing a whopping 272 kilowatts and 510 newton meters. The Stinger is the only rear-wheel drive car here, and it loves to wag its tail. We've never seen a Kia like this before. Priced from $55,990 plus on-road costs in mid-spec SI form, the Stinger V6 brings a polished cabin with plenty of equipment. It also picks up where affordable Aussie muscle cars left off.
We're now going through a period of change in the Australian car market. There won't be any big rear-wheel drive cars built here. There won't be any cars built here. So what's someone do? Well, the answer might just be the Kia Stinger V6 twin-turbo rear drive.
But there's something missing from the Stinger. The SI's presentation leaves a little to be desired, and it lacks the precise steering responses of rivals here, feeling a little loose and unwieldy when driven hard. The 8-speed automatic transmission overrides driver inputs, and its fake exhaust note is uninspiring. Though the Stinger is an impressive machine, it falls short of being the best performance car that you can buy for this kind of money. Volkswagen's Golf R is a much more convincing all-rounder. The ultimate Golf builds on the appeal of the standard model. This is a comfortable, tech-laden and sophisticated machine worthy of its place at the top of Volkswagen's iconic hatchback range. Priced from $55,490 plus on-road costs, the Golf R DSG can use its turbocharged 2-litre engine to hit 100 k's in well less than 5 seconds. Clever multi-mode suspension and a dual-clutch automatic transmission are its secret weapons, helping the car be accessible on the road and explosive on the track.
The Golf R is a genuine hot hatch, but it's got more refinement and more polish than anything in its class.
If you need one car to do it all, slog through workday traffic, run the kids to Saturday sport and go for a quick drive on a quiet Sunday morning, the Golf R could be the car for you. But others might find it a little too refined. This is a competent all-rounder that doesn't always deliver driving thrills. Ford's Focus RS swings the other way. Available from just under $51,000 plus on-road costs, the Focus RS is the wildest car that you can buy in Australia for this kind of money. This compact hatchback has a turbocharged 2.3-litre engine with 257 kilowatts of power, the sort of numbers once found in barrel-chested V8s. Driving all four wheels through a manual transmission, the Focus has immense levels of grip, thanks in part to supercar spec soft compound tyres that hang on well after rivals let go.
The Ford Focus RS won last year's performance under 60 grand category on its simple bang for your bucks formula. That thing is an absolute weapon. But it's only just bearable to live with every day.
The stuff that makes the Focus RS amazing on track also compromises its everyday appeal. High-set race-style seats, a stiff ride and noisy cabin can make this car a chore to live with. Still, if track days are your focus, the RS should be at the top of your list.
But the Civic Type R narrowly took its crown. Yes, it looks ostentatious, but it's also very polished on the road. And the Civic certainly delivers on the track.
Whether you love or hate its over-the-top styling, it's hard to deny that this is a special car. The fastest ever front-wheel drive car around Germany's Nürburgring circuit, the Civic Type R is also impressively supple in the real world. Feel-good touches include Ferrari-inspired triple exhausts and excellent sport seats, as well as strong standard kit that includes active cruise control and lane departure warning systems as standard. Priced from $50,990 plus on-road costs, the Civic Type R has a 2-litre turbo engine with 228 kilowatt and 400 newton meter outputs. While its front-wheel drive layout hurts acceleration from standstill, the Civic feels immense once up and running, surging towards its red line with real ferocity.
This is an incredibly important car for Honda, one that represents a real return to form for the brand. It is a lot of fun to drive, and that is something that Honda has been missing for quite some time. The brand used to be the Japanese BMW, and then it became boring, but now there's all kinds of interesting stuff going on with Honda. And the Civic Type R is definitely one of them. Out on the track, you can have a lot of fun with this car. It is a real driver's machine. Only available with a manual transmission, only available with a turbocharged engine. They've had the NSX for a little while, but that is a car that only a handful of people have bought, whereas this is a people's performance car. It's exactly the sort of thing that Honda has needed for a little while, and it is really fun. The Honda won support for our judges, not just because of the way that it drives on track, but for the way that it drives on the road as well. This is a car that is livable in a few different circumstances, much more so than cars like the Focus RS that are a little bit full on. But it is also a car that engages enthusiasts. Just everyday driving is just more exciting in a car like this. It's why we love performance cars. It's why performance cars are real brand builders and important for car companies as they look to engage with new customers. This thing should get a lot of attention for Honda. It's got my attention. And it is just a breath of fresh air for the brand. It's great to have you back, Honda. Congratulations for winning the best performance car under $60,000 at Drive Car of the Year.